Today's video is all about inspiration for the autumn time and all the things you can be doing to get inspired as well, like outfits, DIYs, and other things. So let's get into it. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is all about making your room cozy and switching out those summer decorations for something a little bit more autumnal. For me, it's really important to decorate with string lights and fairy lights in the autumn and winter time because it makes me feel so cozy and warm, and it just brings a really ambient light to my bedroom, and it just definitely gets me ready for the autumn season. To decorate this little nightstand area, I'm using a marble tray from a thrift store, some DIYs from my previous videos, little pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, and lots of little objects just to change things up a little bit. You can also decorate with pine cones if you find them outside, and some leaves or fake leaves like I've done here. And I'm going to talk to you a bit about candles, because who doesn't love candles? I feel like lighting candles is something I just don't do in the summer and I miss it so much. So I picked these ones up from Target. The blackberry cider one is my favorite, but vanilla pumpkin is pretty good too, and these for $3 each, so definitely go take a look. And here is a drink that I love at the moment. I make a cold brew coffee with some crushed ice and this apple spiced donut coffee from Target as well, and I use a little bit of almond milk, and it literally tastes amazing, and it's so nice because it's just not cold enough yet for hot drink. And here are a couple of outfits that I've been loving recently for this transitional period during the summer and autumn kind of changeover phase. So this is my favorite thing to wear right now, and this flannel shirt, I picked it up at a thrift store, but it's actually a Ralph Lauren shirt. My purple shirt underneath is from Forever 21. My bag is Steve Madden, but that's also from the Goodwill store, and my necklace is from Jack Wills. My jeans here are from American Eagle, and I'm also wearing Converse shoes. This next outfit is a little bit more girly, and I still love wearing florals occasionally in the autumn time, so this is a darker version of florals. So I'm wearing this jumper, which is from Topshop. It's nice and thin and light for warm days. And I've got this skirt on, which is originally from American Eagle, but once again I picked this up at the Goodwill. And my necklace is from American Eagle, and my shoes that I'm wearing were also thrifted. So definitely something to do in the autumn time if you want new sweaters and skirts, is to go and look in the thrift stores. And of course, this wouldn't be a Hermione video without some DIY room decor. So for my bucket list this year, I'm doing this frame DIY. So I'm taking the glass and backing out of an old frame, using 2 strings of twine and then stapling them in place and then knotting them to make sure they stay in place and they're really tight. And then I printed off some pictures from Instagram and Pinterest, and I'm putting them on some cardstock paper with a glue stick. I was going to say glue gun there, but with a glue stick. And then I'm just trimming them to size to make them look like Polaroid pictures. I thought this was really cute, and this is a way to show what you want to do on your bucket list without actually having to write it down. But also you could write on that little white blank space, you know, apple picking or pumpkin patch or whatever, but this is how I did mine, and I also pinned some leaves on there too. And then really quickly into some simple dollar store DIYs, all from the Dollar Tree. So I'm taking this leaf, and you can make this out of cardboard, but I'm just covering it in some scrapbook paper and adding a big burlap bow to it. I'm hot glue gunning this onto the front and literally just putting it back on the wall. I feel like this is a lot more modern than what it used to look like, but you can't beat it because it only really cost $1. For the next DIY, this is also once again very simple. I'm just taking one of these styrofoam pumpkins and tracing around a tea light. Make sure this is an LED tea light, not an actual candle, so you don't burn the house down. I'm cutting that out and pulling out the styrofoam, and then just covering it in glitter, just the top part, kind of like an ombre with some Mod Podge. And then once that's done, I put the fake candle in it and put it on the side table, and I really like this. I think it would have looked better all covered in glitter, I don't know. The next thing I'm going to do is melt this glass candle down, and because it's already in glass I don't need to use a double broiler method. And then I'm taking some pine cones which I baked in the oven, and all I'm doing here is putting them in a bowl and covering it in that melted wax, and I'm just kind of stirring it around a little bit. If you put this near the fireplace or on a radiator or somewhere warm on top of a plate, it will gently melt and the smell of the candle will fill your whole house. And then lastly, I'm turning this glass into a really autumnal vase for flowers, and all I'm doing is wrapping it in twine and gluing it in place with a hot glue gun. I also changed the color of twine halfway up to make it purple as well, just to give it a color blocking effect. This is a super simple DIY if you guys want to try it, and you can then fill it with flowers or twigs. So that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it got you into the spirit of autumn and the colder weather. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my social media, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!